Smooches, smooches, everybody gets a smooch. From Creole butterfly, yeah, she's spreading love to you. To all my butterflies in the kingdom we fly. With love in the air, spreading joy to the sky. Smooches, smooches like a kiss in the breeze. From Creole butterfly, putting hearts at ease. Yeah, she's the queen with the love so high. Smooches to the world like we're touching the sky. Creole butterfly spreading love so wide. Everywhere she goes, she's got that Libra pride. Graceful like wings, she floats through the air. Smooches for the kingdom, yeah, she's always there. With a heart full of gold and a spirit so free. She lifts up the fam with positivity. The Oprah of smooches, everybody gets a share. Sending love like kisses flying everywhere. Smooches, smooches, everybody gets a smooch. From Creole butterfly, yeah, she's spreading love to you. To all my butterflies in the kingdom we fly. With love in the air, spreading joy to the sky. Smooches, smooches like a kiss in the breeze. From Creole butterfly, putting hearts at ease. Yeah, she's the queen with the love so high. Smooches to the world like we're touching the sky. In the butterfly kingdom, we all come together. With Creole butterfly, we rise through any weather. She's lifting hearts, putting smiles on faces. Smooches in the air, filling empty spaces. It's love, it's peace, and a whole lot of light. With her wings wide open, she's shining so bright. To all my butterflies, let's flutter and glide. With smooches from the queen, we feel that joy inside.
She's the Libra Queen.
Balanced and sweet with every smooch she gives. It's love on repeat. The Oprah of smooch is giving love all around. In the butterfly kingdom, we're lifted off the ground. Every smooch is a blessing, every kiss is a gift. With Creole butterfly, our spirits always lift. Smooches, smooches, everybody gets a smooch. From Creole butterfly, yeah, she's spreading love to you. To all my butterflies in the kingdom we fly. With love in the air, spreading joy to the sky. Smooches, smooches like a kiss in the breeze. From Creole butterfly, putting hearts at ease. Yeah, she's the queen with the love so high. Smooches to the world like we're touching the sky. To all my butterflies,
Keep soaring high.
With Creole butterfly, love will never die. Smooches in the air, let's lift each other up. In the butterfly kingdom, we're filling every cup. Smooches, smooches, spreading love like gold. The Creole butterfly,
it's a story, to be told. Smooches. Hey everybody, this is your girl Creole Butterfly, Libra Butterfly, Coco 929, coming to you from the great state of Kentucky, where the women are beautiful and the horses are fast, or the horses are beautiful and the women are fast. It just really depends on what you like. I want to say happy birthday, happy anniversary, happy quinceañera, happy bar mitzvah to Lottie Dottie and every darn body under the sound of my voice. I also want to say, I'm the Oprah of the what? Smooches. So you're going to smooch, everybody gets a smooch. Okay, so yesterday, y'all know, was my tune-up day, and I have to take this medication, and it drains me, y'all, okay? So I do apologize. This morning, I had to get up and make me some breakfast. It's just been busy, so I didn't want to postpone this again, so I came on. My computer is really not working, but we're gonna work it until it stops. How about that? Okay. Derek C. Williams, I don't know when you posted this, but there was yes, I do remember that. I heard him talk about that. Absolutely. In other words, he actually had a stroke. It's called a brain bleed, and aka stroke. Okay. So we're gonna talk about real quick Mr. Jamie Foxx. I don't know if you all have seen his stand-up that he has on Netflix. Let's get into it. It was really pretty good. My favorite comedian it used to be Bernie Mac, but now it's Cat Williams. So my order is Cat Williams. Well, honor is Bernie Mac, Cat Williams, uh, Eddie Murphy, Arnaz J, and Bruce. Them are my five. Anytime they come somewhere, well, we know Bernie Mac can't, but anytime they come somewhere, I just want to have my face in the place. Okay. Them are my top five. Them are my top five. Okay. Let's say that again. The honoree goes to Lord, I just said his name and I can't think of it. Bernie Mac, and then Cat Williams, and then Eddie Murphy, Arnez J. If y'all have not seen Arnez J, please look him up. It's Arnez, Arnez, and then the letter J. Look him up. Arnez J is phenomenal, okay? And then Bruce. I love me some Bruce. I really do. I don't feel like Bruce gets the shine that he needs. Now, if I go new comedians, I would say my boy who lost his girlfriend, the mother of his kids, DC Young Fly. I love DC Young Fly. DC Young Fly, to me, he's comic gold. He's just funny and he ain't gotta be. To me, all my comedians that I just named, that's how they are. They funny and they ain't gotta be. When somebody tries so hard to be funny, it's you're trying a little bit too hard. But those they just funny and they don't have to be. Now, people got mad at me because I said I didn't really care for uh it'll come back to me. Okay, so I know y'all like, why can't she think? Because I used to take amlodipine. Let me just say this, and I'm gonna say allegedly, even though it's documented, but I'm gonna say allegedly, okay? I used to take amlodipine, and amlodipine, one of the main side effects is it messes with your short-term memory. Okay. Um that phone call is a somebody asked me on a lunch date today. And Teresa, I said I will let them know, and they said I need. They gonna call me by 11, and to let them know because they need to have a lunch date with me because we need to talk face to face, and blah 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 blah. So we're gonna get into dating too real quick, but not right now. So Jamie Foxx, okay, if y'all haven't seen it, it's one part in there that had me like, and I'm going to play that part. So the person whose clip I'm going to use, I will add your name. Give me one moment. Let me see. Anyway, so I'm pulling it up, and he's interested in me, but I have my reservations. I have my reservations. I'm just gonna let it play itself out. We'll see. It's whatever God has for me is for me. Okay. So this is how we're gonna go right here. Okay. This is doing it again. Oh my gosh. This was pure. This was anointed. Okay, y'all. When I tell y'all, thank you, Laugh Track. I'm gonna put you in my thing. Thank you so much. I've been trying to find this, and you had the clearest view. Oh my goodness, y'all. When I tell y'all this right here got me, oh my goodness. Yeah, I was listening to what he said and everything, but this right here, this took me. This right here had me, yeah, this took me. Because, like I said, it was so pure and it was so anointed. If you didn't feel nothing from that, I don't know who you serving. Because that was even the timing, everything about this right here, kid, this right here, kid, everything about it was just yes, was just yes, boo. Okay, like I said, letting just 20 though, y'all. I'm gonna stop this right here. I will say this: he had the wrong crowd. He had most of that crowd that was in that place. They had no type of, I don't know what they wanted, but here's a man making his first comeback from almost dying with a brain bleed, a hemorrhaging, and he is up here. He's giving it all. You can tell he's giving it all, right? And you got some of them people in the crowd. They're just sitting there looking at him like, and I was like, my God, he got the wrong crowd. Oh my God, how did they pan the crowd? Because I'm sitting at home looking at it and I'm like, you better testify, boy. I'm screaming. Do you hear me? Because what's from the heart touches the heart. And I'm like, what is wrong with this? Y'all, we are so far removed from truth. It's sad. We as a people, not me, but as a people, we are so far removed from truth. We want somebody to lie to us and we think that's entertainment. Here, this man has took his pain and to come and give it in a way that you can feel it and get a little chuckle out of it and stuff. And some people just was like, and I felt like if that's how you were going to be, why would you even take your happy hips over to something like this to hear him and not be? I just don't get it. Some of us want so much. We want people to put on floppy shoes, a wig, a nose. We want them to turn flips, do stretch marks. We want them to do everything just so we can go kick, 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 and that's it. I just feel like he had the wrong people. I do. I feel like it, and I stand by it. He had the wrong crowd. He had the wrong crowd, baby. Because everything that man was saying, that crowd should have been going, wow. Do you hear me? They should have been going crazy. First of all, the man is alive. Let's not skip over that, okay? First of all, he's alive. He's alive. If nothing else, it should have just every time y'all seen him blink, it should have been, yes, Jamie. And when the man was giving honor to God, people act like they know. They was sitting there like, I can't believe he's really talking about God. Are you kidding? This man was never supposed to make it out of the situation he was in. Never supposed to. And this daughter right here, this is the song that she snuck in there and played for her daddy. She said, and he told the story. He said she came in there and said, I know what my daddy need. Took her guitar in there and started playing that song. And his brain waves and stuff started coming alive. Y'all mean to tell me y'all could sit there and just look like, oh, that's so cute. You know why? Because you have not had an experience. And that's why I say it's the difference between people who worship God and people who hear about God. When you've had an undeniable experience with the Almighty, anything can make you go, yes. Anything can make you just be like me, how I come on here and I be talking about something else, and all of a sudden I go to God. Because when you have an undisputed experience with God and you know he's the only one that could have did what he did, you don't care about talking about him. You'll talk about him in the grocery store. You'll talk about him anywhere you go. And people that's never had an experience like it, they've only heard about God through a book or through their parents, but they never had an experience. They can't understand that. They feel like, okay, here we go again. Oh man, we gotta listen. Here we go. That's how they feel. Okay. But let me tell you something. There is a difference between being called and chosen. I keep telling y'all that. Those of us who are chosen, baby, we don't deny. Those that's called can take it or leave it. You understand? This man actually told about his experience. And when he broke down all them times and stuff, that was real. That wasn't fake. That was real. This man, he was like, he made God a promise. I start going to church if you give me a church where they teaching about you. See, that's real. Because guess what? People are tired of being entertained when it comes to church. He want an old-fashioned stump your feet, clap your hands type of church like I go to. Okay? He want that type. Jamie, you can go to church with me. Hi, Jamie. Hi. This is Creole, aka Coco. And I'm in Kentucky. You can come to my church. I welcome you to my church. My pastor would love to have you. He would treat you just like you one of us. You wouldn't get no special treatment. Ain't no special seats, booze. Wherever you can find your little happy hips, come on and sit down and let's worship God together. Okay? So yes, let's do that. Let you welcome to my church. Okay. I invite you. Hopefully you hear this. Somebody that knows Jamie Foxx, tell him he can fly to Kentucky and he can come and meet my bishop, and Bishop gonna walk him like he do all of us. Okay. All right. Anyway, so that's that. Yeah. So that, then he said, he was saying that people thought he was a clone. I did too. I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was a clone. I did. I go on record saying that because he was so much lighter than he was, and then something else was going on, and I'm like, that can't be Jamie, and I still saying it, but he said he's not, so let's roll with it. If he is a clone, he's a better version of the original. I say that. Okay. I say that. If he is, he's a better version than the original. But Jamie is very talented. He's very talented. And I think Jamie stopped singing because of the politics when it comes to music. Okay. That's what people used to warn me about when I was going into the music, industry and, all this full throttle. That's a lot about Creole, y'all don't know. And when I was, and I was warned about the music industry, that it may not be for you. Not that you don't have the talent, because you have the talent to be up there with all of them, but because of the politics behind it, that's not your character, and that may not be for you. So that slowed my little happy hips down. So I would just lend my voice as backup on different tracks. They would send a track, and we need a soprano backup, or we need some ad libs. Can your person ad lib on this, and can they back up on this? And on this particular song, we need somebody to say, Dale, 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 something like that. Can that person do that and then do something else? If so, do that. We'll send, a check out. Can they, blend in with this voice right here to make it stronger on the track so that the backup can be, but that type of stuff. That type of stuff. I was like, sure, why not? At least my voice is getting out there. Absolutely. I'll do backup. No problem. I'll do ad libs. No problem. You know what I'm saying? So that's what stopped me a while ago from trying to be, one of these stars to get my voice out there. I support my family though. I got a lot of family I'm going to say a lot more than normal people that's in the entertainment business, singing and, making money that way, R&B, all this, and then gospel and stuff like that. So I support them, I really do. So, uh, yeah, I think Jamie stopped because of politics, because he can really sing. And Jamie, it's one thing to be appointed. I keep telling y'all, it's another thing to be anointed. Jamie is anointed. His voice is anointed. He is supposed to be doing things for God. And see, God gonna only let you run for so long. Then he gonna lay you down and say, okay, you ready to listen to me now? Are you ready to listen to me now? Because now is the time I need you. I let you do what you wanted to do all these years. Now I'm calling you to do what you're supposed to do, why I sent you here. So are you ready? Because if not, I can bring you home. Case in point, I can bring you home. If you ain't gonna do what I told you to do, I'll bring you home. That way you won't do nothing else. Not down here. And so when you really smart, you make that decision and say, God, I'm yours. Use me however you feel. Because I'm smart enough to know I cannot box with you. And I ain't ready to go home yet. So let's go. Let's do that. Yeah. And that's what he did. He made an intelligent decision. I'ma serve God. Now let's hope he keep on. Now what's so sad is all these entertainment pastors out here, and what I mean by that is all the ones that's in the public eye and got all this stuff and everything. Not one time did he say, I've picked my pastor. I'm gonna serve Jamal Bryan. I'm gonna serve TD Jakes. I'm gonna serve under. I mean, uh, Williams. What's his name? In Atlanta. I'm gonna serve. Not one time. Not one time. He said, God, give me. He want God to give him a pastor, a church where he can get the word and he go to. That's real talk. That's real talk. Here's the thing. DMX was saying the same thing. He just didn't know how to put it. But DMX was saying the same. DMX had demons. And I feel like there'll be a whole lot of pastors that's going to see DMX on Judgment Day that they knew he had demons and no one ministered to him. No one took the time to go and say, let us help you with this behind the scene, because we ain't trying to get we want God to get the glory out of your life. because we see what you're trying to do and people following you. So let me help you get delivered. Nobody. And I got a feeling that on Judgment Day, them same pastors that knew this is gonna see DMX. God gonna bring that in front of them, like, but this is the soul that you had a chance to win, and you passed it up for dollars. I really do, y'all. I feel like it, and that's my opinion, but I feel like it. You know, uh, if you haven't took the time out to see, if you do have Netflix and you haven't took the time out to look at it, go in and support that, because I believe, that a lot of men, when they hear this, even Ti was in the audience. Ti was there. Dre, what's his name? Comedian Dre was there. It was some more celebrities, that was filtered through there and everything. But I just feel like, y'all, when you watch it, and hey, everybody up in the clouds, I feel like when you watch it, you're going to see what I'm talking about when I said the wrong crowd was there. Because there was times to where this man, they couldn't distinguish between entertainment and him being just naked and unashamed. This man came naked and unashamed with majority of that. And he was just open and honest, and he was talking. I mean, what more do you want? Well, let me tell y'all something. This is a F. Hey, there's my brother Dirk C. Williams, my brother from another mother. What's going on? What's going on? Here's another thing. He said that his daughter and his sister protected him when he needed it. And I remember that. I remember people questioning his daughter that he did that, his oldest child, Korean. They was questioning her about him and all this. And she said, my dad's great. He's good. He's good. He's great. And people's like, why is she lying? She's protecting her daddy and she's speaking it into existence. She is speaking it into existence. Why would she tell y'all anything? He was coming along. He was, and things. It's just weird. I think, and this is a sidebar, put a pin in it right here. I think that's what happened. That's where they fell with Beyonce. Remember, for a while they were protecting Beyonce. You didn't really know anything about Beyonce. All you knew, she would do concerts, she would come out with her music. That's it. But then they stopped protecting her. She started coming out more into the public eye. And people begin to say, why is she acting so weird and blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden now her business is being out here and stuff like that. I think everybody needs people when they're on a level like that to protect them, especially when they're not at their best. So my hat goes off to Korean and his sister for protecting him. And that sister was the reason why he got the help that he needed, because she wouldn't let that go. She's like, nah, something's wrong with my brother. That's not my brother. Somebody gonna see about him. Something's wrong. And when that surgeon, God bless his heart, said, nah, I know exactly what's wrong with him and I need permission to do it. And she told him, go do it. Everything was divine order. Everything was divine order. Let me see. What happened to Foxx aside from his brain, please? He was just healing and stuff, and you know how people are, especially the media and stuff. They want exclusives. They want to know everything that's going on and all this and stuff. And his daughter, Korean, and his sister protected him against the media while he was still, healing and becoming who he, back to his normal self and everything. I heard about that. I don't know how true it is because it didn't hit none of the main people. I heard he was attacked too. Somebody hit him upside the head with a bottle or something just the other night, and he started bleeding. I heard about that, but like I said again, I didn't hear it come on no main TV, not even TMZ. So I don't know how much truth that is, and it could be, but we gonna need some pictures and some proof. So yeah, but his daughters are talented. They are very talented. He said the one thing that kept him going, y'all, was that he had to walk his oldest daughter, down the aisle because she was getting married. And he's like, I'm gonna have to walk her down the aisle. So I gotta come out of this. I gotta build myself back up. And another thing that he said was who I'm Jamie Foxx. I'm Jamie Foxx. His answer to everything was like, how did this happen to me? I'm Jamie Foxx. Why is this happening to me? I'm Jamie Foxx. Don't you know who I am? I can walk when he couldn't walk. I can walk. I'm Jamie Foxx, and all this. And y'all, that's real talk. That's real talk. Let me tell you something. God don't care who you are. When he has a calling on your life, okay, or when you've been chosen, you're going to do what he said, or you're not going to be here. Point blank, period. Point blank, period. So every time he said it, I could feel that, like, I can't believe this is happening to me. Who? No, not me. Y'all know who I am? I'm Jamie Foxx. This don't happen to me. I'm the big time Jamie Foxx, and that's how a lot of celebrities feel. They're like, do you know who I am? Yeah, we know who you are. We do. No, I've heard, but no, I ain't too familiar. I ain't gonna lie to you. No, I'm not too familiar with that. Okay. So yeah, y'all, the big time Jamie Foxx, and some of y'all ain't even Jamie Foxx status, but when things happen, you like, how could this happen to me? I'm such a such a. Well, if you let me talk about me. I'm like, God, how did this happen to me? And I'm your favorite daughter. But then when I understood the assignment, I ain't asked the question no more. Because, see, when you're chosen to carry out something, it's not going to kill you. God chooses you because you the one that can do it. Because if it hit the other person in that way, it'll take them out. And it's not time for them to leave. So God's like, okay, I got a child that can go through this because I'm with her. She can go through this and she'll come out of it, and that other person will be. See, y'all ain't ready. Y'all are not ready at all. But yeah, so hold on. My computer is not being obedient today, y'all. It's just not being obedient today, okay? It's just not. Hold on. He even talked about Cat Williams. Who is this? He even talked about Cat Williams. Let me pull this up real quick. Let's see. Let me make sure y'all can see this. This is from Access Hollywood.
Still don't know exactly what happened to me. What
Foxx is opening up about his health scare and how his team.
See what I'm saying? Like, it's like the crowd did. I just don't get these people. I just don't get these people, y'all. I don't get these people. They just wasn't the right people to me. Whoever did that, they need to be fired. Okay, here we go.
dude said, listen, I'm losing.
He went on to detail his difficult recovery, needing therapy and assistance for daily tasks. The 56-year-old, however, says,
Eddie, come on.
It was God in that guitar.
Yes, sir. You don't know how to respond.
God was in that guitar.
The emotional moment continued.
Real people. When he hollered, it was God in the guitar. They would have said, "You better say that. Come on, Jamie." They would have started clapping and everything. These people sitting there looking like, "Oh, I don't want people around me like that. I do not. I do not. I've always said, anytime I go in the hospital room, anytime, if I'm going to surgery or if I'm in the hospital for whatever, do not send nobody around me that is an unbeliever. If I pick up on the spirit of an unbeliever, I don't want them in my room. I'm so serious because at that time it's very critical. And a lot of people are so, if they can't touch it, it ain't real. I don't want to be around those people. It's okay if we debating, or it's okay to have your beliefs, but when it comes to my healing and me coming out of something, keep your unbelieving self away from me. I don't want you near me. I need all the believers that believe in miracles. I need all of them around me that I can get, because I understand that there's a life after this one, and I understand who's in charge and who's trying to take my life. Okay. So yeah, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that one. Okay. So yeah. Mm-mm. They just couldn't feel this. It's just the wrong crowd. Wrong crowd. I'm so serious. Wrong crowd. Here's my thing. What people need to realize is 2025. I done told y'all, okay? 2025. 25. 2 is agreement. 5 is the number of man. Okay. 25. You are going to have to come in agreements. Okay. I'm telling y'all, it's the year of man. And man is gonna come back to God like never before. Now there are some men that God don't know and they don't know God. Not everybody is God's. It's just not. Okay. I know y'all want to think so. Oh, we all but no, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't. I'm here to tell you the truth. No, we don't. And y'all gonna see. You gonna see. Because in order to advance next year, you gonna have to come in agreement with the Almighty on some things. Okay? It's gonna be Miracle City next year. Some things that you should automatically get, you not. Some things that you shouldn't get, you will. You gonna have to come in agreement. I'm so serious. Y'all keep playing with this. Keep playing with it. God's trying to give you a warning now. He's showing you up front. Get it together now. Get it together. Because next year ain't none of that. It's going to be so, y'all, it's so much that's going on now. People not paying attention, but it's so much that's going on now that when it manifests next year, when some things start coming up front, it's going to shock you. It's going to shock you. It's going to be like, what? Wait a minute, huh? It's going to shock you because a lot of y'all, anyway, let me get back to this. It's about Jamie Foxx. Come on.
With the Oscar winner bringing out his daughter to play the guitar on stage.
That man is real. Right here, he is real. He's giving everybody all of him right now, naked and unashamed. And he keep trying to cut it off. When I tell you, you can't cut it off. You can't. But he's welcome to come to church with me. I wish he would. I really wish Jamie Foxx would fly to Kentucky and come to my church. Let me tell you something. I so love my church. I so love how God has my bishop. I so love how God shows up at our services. Don't y'all know each week we having men join? You know how hard it is to get a man to submit up under another man and to trust the God in that man? We got men join. It's nothing for a woman to join. Women join church like you change underwear, okay? One Sunday they there, and 2 Sundays from there they there. It's no big deal. But to get a man to say, I trust this man right here, that he hears from God, and that my life will be better under his teachings about God. So I'm gonna submit my happy hips here. Baby, every week I'm seeing men come into our church. And sometimes they come for like maybe a whole month before they decide I want to be a part of here. Sometimes they just come in and that day it's like, this is where I want to plant my feet. That's saying something. That's saying something. And it just is what it is. People, here's the thing. People got a lot to say about church. A lot. And some of these churches are a bunch of bull. Let's just be honest. I ain't gonna never be one-sided. Some of these churches they just dressed up nightclubs. That's all it is. Just dressed up nightclub. That's it. But when you get a church that teaches the unadulterated word of God and walks it out, you got a leader who walks what he talks. Straight up, no chaser. Married to one woman, ain't got no scandals on the side. Believe everything that the Bible say, but he knows, where man spoke and and all that, and loves on his wife, his kids love him, grandkids love him. I mean, leads by example, baby. When you got something like that, yeah, yeah. Not all churches that teaching is reaching. I say that again. Not all church that's teaching is reaching, and some churches ain't even teaching. All they want is your tithes. That's it. That's the last thing Bishop even take up. He take it up before we go. He be like, if y'all got something to give, come on up here. I mean, cause y'all, but we get God so much, and God show up so much at our church, and there's lives being changed so much that we don't care about supporting the church. It just is what it is. My baby girl, I'm gonna tell y'all this. My baby girl hadn't been to church, okay? Because my children are mad at God because God, one, took their sister, took their daddy, made their mother sick. They like, we don't get that. So they mad at him. Okay. But God reaches all of us where we are. So I had asked my baby girl if she would go to church with me, just and she said, yeah. I told y'all that she went every day. But when I tell y'all my daughter, baby, the church was so just saturated with God that she just, I mean, oh my, I can't even explain it. But he touched her heart and stuff so much, y'all. God was in her heart and stuff so much. She told me that word was for me, mama. That word was for me. I didn't go to bed until 4 o'clock this morning. She said that woman said that she got a word from God at 6. She said God gave her that word just for me. So I'm like, okay. So yeah. Anyway, let's get back to this real quick.
16-year-old shared a sweet moment with her dad playing and singing with him as a montage of photos of the two of them showed in the
Church feels like church.
Did y'all hear that? Let's go back. 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 Here we go. We start from here. Listen to these words.
photos of the two of them showed in the background.
He promised he would go to church as long as the church feels like church and not the devil's playground. Drop mic. Mic drop. Right there. Mic drop right there. That says it all. That says it all. Because a lot of people are going and it's just a dressed up nightclub. It just really, really is. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm glad he made it out. I have no idea what caused that. I'm in medical too. I've been in medical. I know sometimes when your vein can get real thin, sometimes you can have a clot. I don't know. I have no. Who is this texting me? Oh yeah, okay, all right. Y'all, but anyway, if y'all have not seen it, please go watch it if you have Netflix and everything. Netflix was giving a discount of $6 and some change, but you would have to have commercials in your movies or your whatever you're watching, but you would still have the Netflix experience. So you may be able to get that. If not, then if you know somebody with Netflix, see if you can't come over and watch because Jamie, yeah, he did that thing. He did that thing. And that's why I really wanted to, just tell you if you haven't seen it, go watch it for yourself. I was told in a distant way by people that it wasn't good, that, it was against God and blah, blah, blah. I didn't find that to be true. So that's why I'm saying look at it for yourself, judge it for yourself, and, just see what you get from it. You may get something totally different. There's a couple people my sister know that are atheists, and they watched it and was compelled. It's something when you're drawn to come to God and you're not even a believer of God. So it just is what it is. We're going to be accountable for the souls that we either push away from God or that we compel to come to God. So which end of the spectrum will you be under? So, and like I said, I'm not talking to everybody because not everybody belong to God. You just don't, you know. But those of you all who know you belong to him, are you winning souls? Or are you taking souls from the kingdom? Every argument you don't have to be in, every gossip session you shouldn't be a part of. Some things people try to draw you in by asking you, funny questions, and I answer them all the time the same way. Well, because you're not going to get me into nothing like that. I'm too old for that. I'm too mature for that. We ain't doing that. I didn't do it when I was a kid or when I was a teenager. It was like you couldn't get me into nothing. If I got into something, I got into it because I wanted to, and I knew full well aware that I was into it for whatever reason. So, you have to, you just have to be mature and everything is in situations that come up. So, give me one moment. Let me see. So anyway, y'all. Yeah, let me see. Let me see. Funny, you said it dressed up like a went to a funeral, and if you didn't see a casket and change up the music the way many women would dress, you think you were in a club. I know. Here's the thing about that nowadays. I still feel less is more, but I'm old school. Okay. I'm very old school. So I feel less is more. Okay. Nowadays, a lot of people, even people my age, feel like they can show whatever they want to show, and you better not say nothing about it. I feel also that there should be a church attire. It's some things you wear to club, it's some things you wear to a dance, it's some things you wear, whatever. I was raised different. Even if you wear pants, okay, even if you wear pants to church, there should be they shouldn't be so tight fitting that I can see your underwear. I can tell what type of bikinis you got on. I can tell that you got on thongs, wrongs or wrong. I can tell that. I just feel like, and then people tell you the Bible said, "Come as you are." Actually, when it says "come as you are," it was talking about your heart because you can't get you together. So whatever condition of your heart, come on into me, and I'll change you. Okay. Some people they do it for attention. They don't care what type of attention they get. They just want attention, you know. And I feel kind of bad because, you know, you men don't look at all women in different spectrums. To y'all, all women are the same. You see them women told you they ain't about nothing. When you got a whole section over here, excuse me, a whole section over here of women who know how to carry themselves, they dress appropriately, and things of that nature. Then you got this section over here of females, you know, that they just want attention. So they come with the shirts down so the cleavage can show, and then they want to shout. So the boobs can be bouncing all in the man's face, or they want to whatever, so their underwear line can show and they can look at their butt. Am I my brother's keeper? Absolutely. Some look to have no underwear on. Hey, Derek, I already know. I already know. And see, they tell me I'm old school, and I know I am. They always, oh, Coco, you so old school. I'm, 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 I'm one. I like respect. I'm high on respect, you know, and I carry myself in a way to get respect. So when somebody disrespects me, that sends me to a whole nother level because I don't give you a reason to do that. So, I carry myself in a way where I give respect, but I also respect it back. Okay. Yeah. So when I see people who I know better, it bothers me. It bothers me, you know. Um, And then when preachers do what they're supposed to do, which is preach the word, the Bible is basic instructions before leaving earth. That Bible is supposed to touch every aspect of your life in dating, who you marry, how you dress, your mental state, your emotional state, your spiritual state. It touches all aspects of your life. So when these real preachers get to preaching and coming down the aisle about clothes and all this and stuff, and people, he can't tell me what to do. Actually, he can. Actually, he's supposed to. You don't have to listen, but there comes a time to where we're gonna have this conversation again. This time I'm gonna come to you and me and you gonna have a conversation, you know, because everywhere has a uniform. You can't work at a hospital and dress how you want to dress. There is a uniform. You can't work for Ford and dress like you want to dress. There is a uniform. And they'll tell you, we don't care about you wearing shorts. You can wear shorts, but your shorts need to come to here on this length. Okay. You need to wear this shirt. Oh, yeah, it's a uniform for everything. So why wouldn't it be a uniform for the house of God? I don't get that. Everybody wants to be able to do what they want to do. Hey, Miss T. Velocity Boo. Everybody wants to be able to do what they want to do when they want to do it when it comes to the church house, but don't mind being told what to do at their workhouse. Because see, there, even if you work a customer service job, when you go in there, they'll tell you, you out of uniform. You can't come in here with that shirt on. Remember, your shirt has to be this length, and you can't wear shorts here. They give you a pamphlet of the job, and on the job, they tell you what's appropriate and what's not. Okay, people will go with that. They don't have a problem with that. Even when you go to school now, there's a uniform for school. But how is it that you get mad at the pastor when he tell you that's not allowed in this church? Don't get it. I don't understand that. And people be real mad too. He can't tell you what to wear. But hold on. Didn't your job just tell you yesterday? See, we have no couth. We have no respect for self anymore. As a people, we have no respect for self. We want everything to go. We don't want no limits. We want to just be able to do what we want to do. We want a place without walls. We want a church without walls. We just want to be flowing. We just want to do what we want to do. And where in the history does that go? Because our foundation was built on respect for self and respect for others. I don't know where in history that we lost this. I don't know where we lost the respect that we have for oneself and respect that we have for others. I don't know where it used to be a time to where even when men used to gamble, they used to throw dice, they be gambling and they be doing it on the sidewalk. When they saw a woman or a little girl, they would stop, cover the dice, and move out the way. Say good morning, good afternoon, whatever the case may be. Okay. They will move out of the way. Now they be gambling, cussing. They see a woman coming and everything. They don't move. The woman in the chair has to walk in the street to go around these knuckleheads. They still cussing. And if you walk too slow, move on, B. Where did we lose the respect for oneself and respect for others? That's the question I want to know. What happened? Because there was a generation that wasn't raised. Oh, y'all want me to talk about it today. Y'all want me to get down because I'll be done pissed y'all off. But what's my saying? It's better to be pissed off than pissed on. Okay. There was a generation that, even the Bible says there was a generation that know not the Lord. There was a generation that was not raised. The parents became friends to their kids and they didn't raise them. And that generation right there is what set the precedence of what we see today. Of what we see today. A whole generation went unparented, untaught the right way to do things. And now we getting what we get. It goes down to the fourth generation. We getting what we get. It's like when you spill, hey, what's going on, real mama Fifi Boo? It's like when you spill something, you can't put spilled milk back in the jug. You can't. You can't put what they say. You can't put wine back in the old wine skin. Once it's out, and that's what's going on. That generation that wasn't raised, okay, they didn't have a foundation, actually shook and turned what we see today. And now everybody's beginning to see the what's that the ricochet of what happened. We begin to see it, and we begin to understand how detrimental it's became, and how if we hadn't, I go with what's his name, Clarence, not Clarence Thomas. What is his name? Doctor. Oh my goodness, what is his name? He's always on Vicky Dillard's. Uh, it's a black man, and he has been trying to reach out to the black community for so long. He was the man in charge up there when Clinton was up there, when Carter, and like he's been fighting for us for a long time. And he's been trying to tell us as a people what we need to do in order to even make it in these next societies, in these next elections and things of that nature. And I'm gonna get his name. Hold on, let me pull his name up. Hold on, hold on, because y'all need to Claude Anderson, Dr. Claude Anderson. If y'all have not read any of his books and everything, y'all need to look him up. Dr. Claude Anderson is his name. And when I tell y'all that man speaks, he really speaks, and we need as a people need to go and listen to him. That, you know, Dr. Claude Anderson has been on the battlefield for a minute. For a minute. And you know, it's sad. It's really, really sad that a whole generation of parents wanted to be their kids' friends. And I used to hear my friends tell me I was too hard on my kids. I said, I'd rather be hard on them now and they be productive citizens and not like me later. Okay. I said, then be their friend now and they be destructive citizens and love me later. See, as long as I know I raised man the correct way, even if they don't speak to me today, I'm okay with that because I raised them correctly. And see, even the Bible said they'll go away, but they'll come back. So I trust the word. I wait. A lot of people, y'all was trying to be y'all kids' friends. My mama used to get mad at me for that, so I ain't gonna do man like that. I'm gonna hang with man, and I'm gonna do this. And I used to hear a lot of, you know, my friends' parents was like, I'd rather for them to smoke weed with me than to be out there smoking. They can drink in the house with me than to be out there. My mama was like, I wish you would. Let me see your mouth wrapped around anything that it shouldn't be, and I'm gonna knock your teeth all the way through your jaw on the other side of that room. And I knew my mama would try, even if she couldn't do it, she gonna try. And just her trying was scary enough because she had tried a couple of things which put fear in me to know I better not play with this woman. I ain't gonna play with her like it. She wasn't trying to be my friend, and I didn't like her. Can I just tell you the truth? Didn't like her. Oh, we best friends now. We shop together, go out to lunch together. We do it. We best friends now. See, they will come back, and I'm one. They will come back. I'm proof of that. Now there's some things that because she hadn't been no mother before and all this and stuff. All she knew is I'm gonna knock her out. I'm gonna knock her out so she can't do it. And when she come to life, when she come back, she ain't gonna remember what she's trying to do. But it's some things my mom apologized to me for, and I respect that. And I did the same with my children because we don't know everything as parents. We don't. It's a trial and error. And you can't raise all your children the same way because they all got different personalities. Where you can talk to one and they'll cry like you beat them, the other one you actually have to beat them in order for them to get it. Oh, I know some parents in here like, I know that's right. Because one of my kids, yeah, you always have a child you can just talk to, and they'll just, like, you just beat them. You're like, why are you crying? Because you said it hurt my feelings. You like, oh my God. And then it's one, you try to talk to them, and they look at you like, and as soon as you get through talking, I'm still go out here and do this. So then you know that. So you have to grab them by that new growth in the back of their head, like a really little bitty new growth. You got to twist it around your hand where they go, oh, mama, okay. Like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Uh-huh. What's up, pretty chocolate? Hey, girl. And y'all, please support Dirk C. Williams, Miss T. Velocity, Pretty Chocolate Girl. They are all content creators. If you have not supported them, give them a click and a view. Please go over there and share their videos. Please, please, please sub to them. Thank you very much. Great content on all of them. Okay, great content. So yes, honey, I'm telling y'all. But Jamie Foxx, like I said, that right there. First, and this is what I wanted to hit on too before we go past that. How much time I got left? Okay, I'm at 1 hour. Okay, give me 15 more minutes, y'all. We'll be out of here. One thing I wanted to say, his daughter, the one that said she knew what her daddy needed, she had to hear that from God. She heard that from God. When she snuck in there with her guitar, when she said, I know what my daddy needs, she had to hear that from God. And he even told y'all, as she began, they didn't even know what was going on. She began to play that song, and his vitals began to come right back the way they're supposed to. And they thought that they had gave him something until they all went in the room to see what was going on. And she told them, shh, and kept playing. See, sometimes you have to go out of what's normal to do what's not normal in order to get the results that you need. Sometimes some of y'all, instead of, you go the same way home all the time. You go the same way home. Some days you need to make a detour. Try another route. Go another route. Some of y'all order the same thing all the time. Try to shape it up a little bit. Try to, instead of getting what's that, General Soul, why not get the Warsugal? Instead of getting fried rice with chicken, try fried rice with shrimp. Do something different. Now, tell y'all something that happened to me today. Y'all know I told y'all my ministry is deliverance, right? I'll tell y'all something that happened to me today. So when I got up, I had took, what's up, TC? It's my sister. Okay, babe, thank you. When I got up this morning, you know how you collect the cups and all this and stuff. I had 2 cups in my room. I had a glass and then this coffee cup that my sister brought me back from Gatlinburg, right? Beautiful coffee cup with its own stir. I thought I was big time, okay? And I just got the cup Thursday. Listen to that, Thursday. So I goes in my kitchen and I set the cups on my counter back, not on the edge, back. Nothing's around it, no wind's blowing, nothing. The cat's not in there, nothing. 1A, I don't like cats on my stuff. Okay, back to the conversation, Coco. You're getting distracted. Okay, so nothing. All of a sudden, y'all, I'm in my dining room. And in my dining room, I went to turn to walk in the hallway. And all of a sudden, I heard cling, 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 cling. I turns around. How come the coffee cup and the glass? This glass is a glass that my husband bought me, my late husband. How come both of them miraculously done crashed on the ground? Now, did I tell you I pushed it back? Nothing was around it. It was sitting there. I had been in the kitchen while it was sitting there. I walked out of the kitchen and I'm in my dining room. I'm standing in my dining room and it's still sitting right there. I goes to walk in my hallway and all of a sudden, miraculously, the glass just ups and falls off the counter. And because of who I am and I know what that is. See, some of y'all, hey, Shaker Boo, some of y'all, that would have scared y'all. How did that? Oh my God, it must have been a wind. When you know dang well wasn't no wind blowing in your house. Anyway, I'm gonna let that alone. Me and my spiritual people, y'all feel me on that, right? Y'all understand what I'm saying? Uh-huh. Yeah. So the enemy's mad at me, and he should be. He should be. Because I'm wrecking his kingdom down. Do you hear me? Hey, Sugar Shack Boo. Hey, Swag. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whichever one you at. Oh, okay. All right, Miss Trina. Yes. Okay. So let me tell y'all something. I told y'all that going into 2025, there would be more angelic activity that you will start to experience as well as see. Okay. So stop trying to explain away when you can't explain something. Because what happens is you lie to yourself. I also told y'all that they would start having more uh unidentified things happening up in the clouds. It would become more visible this year going into 2025. Had y'all paid any attention to what's going on? It's even making the news now, even in New Jersey. In New Jersey, I had a video of that I was going to bring up. If I can find it, I will. If I can't, I won't because I ain't going to prolong it. But in New Jersey, there was people trying to see what all of that was up in the sky. They couldn't understand. They like, what is that? Why is this? What's them lights and why is it? So now they have drones. They looking at drones. They don't know where the drones come from. At least that's what they're saying. They don't know where the drones come from. It's just tripping them out. It's just it's tripping everybody out. But those of you all who have been following me for a minute, it shouldn't shock you because I'd already told you what you were going to start seeing. Okay, I already told you, and it's beginning to happen. Okay, now here's the thing. Here's another thing that they have done. Okay, here it is. Here it is, right here. Let me bring it up. It's in a Mexican language. Okay, but I'm gonna bring it up so you all can see it. Hold on. Actually, I said New Jersey. It's actually New York. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Make sure y'all can see it. Hold on. And then there's one more thing I'm gonna share with y'all. Then we out of here. We out of here like Vladimir. Hey, hold on. That was 12/11/24. Okay. Now, let me show you something else. Come through, come through, come through. Where is we? And y'all, when I'm pulling this up, I desire your prayers. I have a cousin that passed away. I just found out Monday, and she's younger than me. She just passed away. That Sunday, my sister's auntie, who is like my auntie, she's called me her niece, just like she has one of my sisters, passed away Sunday and everything. And then a friend of mine's just, we all grew up together. We all was best friends. It was like 11 of us. We all, hung together, girls and boys, And so now that we're adults, we all meet together at least once a year. Now we connect on Facebook all the time, but we meet together at least once a year just to catch up, hug on each other, have some fun, talk about the old times, blah, blah, blah. And so when my friend's mother was murdered by her fella and everything that Sunday, they found, her body in Cox Park because he dumped her in Cox Park after admitting to his daughter that he murdered her and everything. Well, we all was talking about that, and all of us friends was talking about that and how we gonna support him and all this and stuff like that. Well, the next morning, that Monday morning, one of the people in our circle, our friend, died the very next morning. So I'm dealing with four. So just keep us in prayer. Keep us in prayer, y'all, and everything. So that's why I keep saying, y'all better all this stuff that y'all saving for later. I ain't gonna wear this because this is special. I ain't gonna sit in this room because this is my special room. I ain't gonna drive this car because that's my special car. You never know when your number's gonna come. You better start using that stuff. You better start sitting in that room. You better start wearing those clothes. You better start driving that car and stop waiting. What are you waiting on? Because we don't know now. We don't know. Like I told y'all in 2023, that 2024, the spirit of death was gonna be roaming. I told y'all it was gonna be roaming, and anybody that it can touch, it's gonna touch. Okay, there is a difference from the spirit of death and the angel of death. I've already taught y'all the difference between those two. Okay, angel of death you can't do nothing about. This is the spirit of death that's going around. Okay, so yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna pull this one up. I have it for you. I swear that church song that she was playing is right on the tip of my tongue. I want to sing it so bad, and I'm trying to get the words together. Let me see. Y'all ready? Here it goes. All right. Now, I've been teaching you guys about the fallen angels, right? And I know I have to come back and do part. I think I'm on 4. I'm gonna have to go back and look at my videos. I think I'm on 4 with the fallen angels, part 4. So I will be back this week to do part 4. But check this out, okay? Check this out.
Guys heard about this. This is the DEF CON festival, where this year they erected these gigantic statues of fallen angel Nephilim, and they were worshiping them and summoning them back into the earth. Before we get into that, let me ask you guys a question. Do you believe in these Nephilim, that there were giants that once roamed the earth? Well, whether you believe it or not, the Bible details that there were these giants or Nephilim in the earth. Gigantic beings were the children of fallen angels and human women. Because they were half angel, it made them huge. It made them 3, 4, 5, 6 times the size of a regular person. Now, when the flood of Noah happened, the Lord wiped out all of life on the earth. This included the Nephilim and their bloodline. But we know somehow that bloodline survived, because we see the story of David and Goliath. Goliath was a Nephilim. He had Nephilim blood, which is what made him a giant. And many people believe that this Nephilim bloodline and these giants still exist. They are just in hiding and in very remote areas. I mean, we even have stories from our military of them killing a gigantic being who is hidden in a cave. Anyway, I was only setting the foundation and stage for this festival. This festival where they erected gigantic statues of what? What do you think that these things are? These are the Nephilim. These are the descendants of fallen angels. And they erected these things at this festival, and people are dancing and partying. They don't know that they are doing a ritual. They are partaking in a ritual, worshiping these Nephilim, these demonic entities. Check this out. These people, these attendees, whether they know it or not, are giving worship to these fallen ones. That's why they're erected all around the festival. That's what they're doing, and they don't even realize it. Some might realize it, but the ones who put the venue on definitely know what they're doing. And what would be the point of this? I believe they are trying to summon these fallen angels. I believe they are trying to bring them back into the earth. The gospel tells us that at the coming of the Son of Man, the second coming of Christ, it will be like the days of Noah. What again did we discuss was going on in the days of Noah? The Nephilim were roaming the earth. I believe they are summoning these fallen angels, these ancient demonic beings. I believe that this is what CERN is about. I believe that they are trying to open a demonic portal to allow things into the earth. And I don't think they're trying to, I think they already did it. And that is why we see all of the havoc in the earth today.
Yep.
Now, the crazy part is, you guys know how accurate the Simpsons cartoon.
Now, that's a whole nother thing that I will get into when I do part 4. I'm gonna retouch on CERN. Remember, I taught y'all about CERN. It's a video out there I did about CERN and how that's a gateway to hell, and how they're trying to break through because they want to penetrate to see what comes out. Yeah, that's dumb, but hey, whatever. And everything. And the shaking, I told y'all the shaking of the earth. I said this year we would see more earthquakes and everything. And going into 2025 is, yeah. So also the Simpsons have predicted some things. I don't listen to the Simpsons, even though they have been correct on most things. I listen to God. You know what I'm saying? But he's bringing out a good point. He's bringing out a very good point. And if this be true, then the Simpsons has already predicted that number 47, because he was 45, so now number 47 is going to be on his bed. If y'all catch what I'm saying, okay, and everything. So I'm gonna finish playing this real quick.
Cartoon has been in predicting future events. Well, what if I told you that the Simpsons predicted that these ancient giants, right, these demonic beings would come back into the earth and cause destruction, and that they are depicted exactly the way that we see they were erected at this festival? Well, head over to my Patreon page where you can view the full and uncensored version of this video. We'll get into the conversation.
So we're gonna redo a little bit of this again. I'm gonna play this again. Just look at the picture.
There.
It's out. That's his Patreon if y'all want to support him and everything. Okay, here we go again. I'm not gonna play it out. I just want to get into a little bit.
About this. This is the DEF CON festival where this year they erected these gigantic statues of fallen angel Nephilim, and they were worshiping them and summoning them back into the earth. Before we get into that,
Okay, that's what it's called, DEF CON. I wanted y'all to get that name and everything. So that's interesting. That's interesting. Okay, so let me get back here. Okay. So anyway, again, that's interesting. Yeah. Tinkle Sumner. Okay. Anyway, y'all, here's my email address. If you all are interested in getting any of my books and you want them signed, you want a signed copy, email me and tell me which ones you want. I have 3 at this time. The 4th one I will be finishing up very, very soon. And everything. If you just want me to discuss something, email me and I will discuss it. No problem. And everything. So yeah, it has been an interesting live. It really has. Like I said, I wanted you all to, if you haven't seen Jamie Foxx, try to view it and listen to it with your own ears. Don't let people tell you it's not good. It is, whatever. Just listen to it with open ears. I got something out of it and it touched me. I'm glad that he was naked and unashamed with how he presented this, and everything. And Dirk, I will go and look up what you told me about that brain injury and everything. And yeah, Sugar Shack TV. All right. You gonna learn today. Anywho, I'm gonna make me another cup of coffee. I got some shopping to do today for some more toilet paper, paper towel, detergent, alcohol, things of that nature. I I should show y'all my stockpile, but I'm not. But yeah, I'm going today with my mom to do that. And so that means I have to put some clothes on. I hate putting y'all. I'm so a homebody. I hate getting dressed. I love staying in my pajamas. I do. I do. I guess because I've been working since I was 15 years old. So now that I am retired, I really literally am retired. Okay. I mean, in every sense of the freaking word. I just, baby, I'm going to clean up my office today slash media room. This is where the big screen and all that and stuff is. And, I'm going to get over here on my sectional today and wrap up in my blanket. And we're going to watch as many movies as Tubi allows. Do you hear me? We're going to watch as many movies today as Tubi allows. Uh, yeah. This is after I come back from the store with my mom. I'm gonna be doing it before I go to the store and after I come back from the store. We gonna wrap up. I got my new uh bed thing and curtains and stuff for the new year. Every new year, I come in the new year with brand new bed linens and stuff. Not the same ones, brand new. And so it's burgundy. I'm going with burgundy. So even my curtains is burgundy and white. It's gonna be real pretty when I get through with them. So yeah, that's what we're doing. And she gonna break her open on the 31st. Yes, and get her all dressed up, get the room all dressed up, and that's how we doing it. So I'm looking forward to that and everything. Let me tell y'all something to break the monotony in your house. Okay, some of y'all ain't changed your house around and you ain't moved no furniture or nothing since King died. Okay, so what you need to do, if you don't do nothing but move a lamp, move it 2 spaces to the right or 2 spaces to the left. I switch your little, uh, something to where it breaks up the monotony and the energy and the spirit that's in the house to bring in something new. Okay. Remember that show? Now there's something meteor. Anyway, pray for me. Okay. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Ah, that's sweet. My friend called me and I couldn't answer. She said, there's nothing wrong. God dropped you in my spirit. So I said, let me call. See, that's what you want. You want people that is so sensitive to God that they call you and be like, girl, nothing's wrong. I just making sure you okay. God said call you, so I called. That's what I'm talking about. That's friendship. That friendship right there. Okay. So I'm gonna get back with her. But yeah, you all make sure that I always tell y'all no matter what the test, always do your best. And I be meaning that too. And some of y'all get mad at me about that, but you know what? Y'all get mad at me for anything. So shoot, I can make a comment. I can be like the third person to make a comment, and y'all pass the first two and jump on me because I made a comment. I'll be like, huh? What? And then my 5A voice, where? Where? And shout out to Just Kimmy for making appearance for her members. Shout out to you, Just Kimmy. Now I need you to do a live. Sugar Shack Boo. You can email me if you're trying to ask me something. But thank you for dropping down. Also, there's my Shaker. I think I spoke to you. So yeah, y'all support Shaker. She has her own channel as well and everything. Thank you, Dr. Brown, for being on your post today, babe. I know you pulled in all different directions. If y'all do want to bless oh girl like me right here, oh girl, she's got my cash app in the chat. It is right here, $ capital C small O, capital C small O, capital K, capital Y. 929. So if you do want to be a blessing to my coffee fund, because I do drink coffee, I love coffee, y'all. And lately I've been drinking apple juice and coffee with a little water. Y'all know that's been a laxative, right? I ain't trying to be funny, but if y'all trying to get a detox and y'all want to do all them herbs and stuff, baby, get you some, what is that apple juice I drink? Muscle man's or something. Get some apple juice, drink that cold. Now, some people drink it warm. That'll make you have a bowel movement right then. You don't want that bowel movement right then. You actually want it, to gradually work your body. Get you some apple juice and then wait, because that's going to move you. Follow it up with some coffee and sip that, and then wait, and then drink some more apple. That whole day, baby, you're going to bless the toilet. You're going to bless the toilet so well. You're going to be like, I ain't even ate this much today. Why is all this coming out of me? Because it's stored stool that's in your colon, up in your liver, and it's pulling all of that out. Trust me. So that's an easy way to detox. And trust me, when you start detoxing, you're going to lose weight. You are absolutely going to lose weight. So those of you all who are trying to lose weight, get you a good detox. Get you some apple juice. I'm telling you, that apple juice will do it. It'll do it back. Unless you're stubborn. If you got really backed up, it'll soften it and move it just a little bit, but you probably need some more. Okay. So I done gave y'all all type of things to help your life. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Shelly. I'm glad Shelly's back. That's S_Hutchison. I'm glad she's back. Right.
Smooches, smooches, everybody gets a smooch. From Creole butterfly, yeah, she's spreading love to you. To all my butterflies in the kingdom we fly. With love in the air, spreading joy to the sky. Smooches, smooches like a kiss in the breeze. From Creole butterfly, putting hearts at ease. Yeah, she's the queen with the love so high. Smooches to the world like we're touching the sky. Creole butterfly, spreading love so wide. Everywhere she goes, she's got the Libra pride. Graceful like wings, she floats through the air. Smooches for the kingdom, yeah, she's always there. With a heart full of gold and a spirit so free. She lifts up the fam with positivity. The Oprah of smooches, everybody gets a share. Sending love like kisses flying everywhere. Smooches, smooches, everybody gets a smooch. From Creole butterfly, yeah, she's spreading love to you. To all my butterflies in the kingdom we fly. With love in the air, spreading joy to the sky. Smooches, smooches like a kiss in the breeze. From Creole butterfly, putting hearts at ease. Yeah, she's the queen with the love so high. Smooches to the world like we're touching the sky. In the butterfly kingdom, we all come together. With Creole butterfly, we rise through any weather. She's lifting hearts, putting smiles on faces. Smooches in the air, filling empty spaces. It's love, it's peace, and a whole lot of light. With her wings wide open, she's shining so bright. To all my butterflies, let's flutter and glide. With smooches from the queen, we feel that joy inside.
She's the Libra queen.
Balanced and sweet with every smooch she gives. It's love on repeat. The Oprah of smooch is giving love all around. In the butterfly kingdom, we're lifted off the ground. Every smooch is a blessing, every kiss is a gift. With Creole butterfly, our spirits always lift. Smooches, smooches, everybody gets a smooch. From Creole butterfly, yeah, she's spreading love to you. To all my butterflies in the kingdom we fly. With love in the air, spreading joy to the sky. Smooches, smooches like a kiss in the breeze. From Creole butterfly, putting hearts at ease. Yeah, she's the queen with the love so high. Smooches to the world like we're touching the sky. To all my butterflies, keep soaring high with Creole butterfly. Love will never die. Smooches in the air, let's lift each other up. In the butterfly